All right, y'all, I'm back coming in here to talk to you all about last night's episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I believe that this is season 9, episode 11, and it was entitled Thelma and Louise Take Flint. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get Kenya and Portia's segment out of the way. Portia and not Portia, Kenya and Phaedra, they head to Flint for the camp that Kenya was putting on for the kids that were affected by the water crisis in Flint. And she said that she was able to um, give 150 kids the opportunity, boys and girls, between the ages of 7 and 17 to attend this camp. And it was for a few days. I don't know if it was for a whole week or not, but I do know that it was for quite a few days. And they were able to attend free of charge. And I really commend Phaedra for doing that, because you can just see the looks on some of these kids' faces by either through their tears or through their smiles, that this is something that they may had never have had the opportunity to do had she not provided this opportunity, for them. And Kenya included, because Kenya child was like a damn child, and then Candace stole her damn self. And to be honest with you, I like that side of Kenya, the playful, almost childlike side of her. I like that. I just can't stand when she be being an old bitch. But, for the most part, I think that her and Phaedra, they had established or reestablished their friendship. I don't know how long it's going to last, because once again, kind of like how I feel about Quad and Mariah, sometimes when you do shit and say shit, a lot of times you can't come back from that. So I don't know, exactly how this newfound friendship is going to work out. But for this part of the show, this portion of the show, I think that they really had a good time with each other. I think that they learned some things about each other or whatever. But it was really, really good to see those kids experience something that they probably would have never gotten the opportunity to experience. We heard some of their stories. We had one guy or one young man stating that he's never really had a mother or a father. He just basically had pictures. And then another guy said that his brother had been shot in the head 3 times. That's a lot for children, because they were children. That's a lot for them to go through. And for them to actually have the opportunities to go out and experience things, horseback riding, kayaking, just having someone to be there for them to talk to, let them show their talents. They had a little talent show or whatever. I thought that was really, really, really nice. So I really do commend Phaedra and Kenya too, because she did her part as well. As corny as I may have thought it was, but there are some little girls out there that do actually look up to her. So, I give both of them, they props on that or whatever. So then we go over here to Portia and Todd. So Todd is basically telling Portia that he had some issues at work due to some things that was posted on his social media. So, we know that this was during the election time, when they was having like the DNC and that type of thing or whatever. And we know that Portia had went with Phaedra, and that they did some Snapchat and some things like that or whatever. And I don't know if she tagged Todd in it, but I do know that there was also a video that it was him and Portia in the video, but it looked like they was on the beach or some shit. I don't know what that had to do with the politics, but maybe it's because of what they had saw from her, and then knowing that she was involved with him. Maybe that was it. I don't know. The only thing that I could get out of that is maybe Todd works for some sort of government agency or something, and they do frown upon you putting political things on social media. Okay. Once again, my husband's in the military, but he does his I'm not gonna get into that, but whatever. It's some things that I can't even put on my fucking social media, because it may affect him. Same thing with my daughter. So we have to kind of watch what we put on our social media when it comes to, political issues or, shit about terrorism. You know how they have, different little clips and stuff, and you might want to share something or whatever. We just have to be really careful with that so that, it doesn't come down on my husband in any sort of way or whatever. It's fucked up because I'm like, bitch, this is my social media. Like, I got my own beliefs, my own mind, whatever. How the fuck you gonna tell me what the fuck to put? But I just like, what, girl, just it's not that serious. Just go ahead and, don't complicate this man's life no more than it already is. So yeah, child. So I that didn't seem strange to me because you may have some people saying, why the hell his job trying to tell him da 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 da. Believe me, it can happen. And knowing that he works in DC, you know what I'm saying? I'm almost sure that it has something to do with some type of government agency or whatever. And like he said, his boss may have been a Trump supporter or whatever the case may be. Child, you never know. So anyway, the way that he said it was like they gave him an ultimatum of, you either stop fucking with her or it's your job. Now that part, okay, is when I went to looking around like, bitch, what? But whatever, child. I think that's just some shit that they threw in for the show, but you never know. So he basically said that he chose Portia. He was like, I feel like I want to be me, and ain't no bitch gonna tell me who the fuck I could be associated with or whatever, blase, blase. Portia, it threw me off because I thought that Portia would have been flattered, but she wasn't. She said that she thought that was immature of him, and why would he make that decision, and this and that and the other. Now you ain't got no job, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now that could be taken both ways. It could be taken as, yeah, nigga, that was irresponsible. Why the fuck would you ever quit your fucking job like that, and you don't have some sort of backup plan? Or it could be he does have a backup plan, because in my brain, I'm not going to just fucking quit a job and not knowing what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if this man got money stashed to where he can be without work for a little while. You don't know what the situation is because you didn't ask. You just jumped, what I'm saying, and you just went off, But I mean, I don't know. So that could be taken, both ways, like I said. So let me see. Now we got Cynthia showing up over here to Candy's house doing too damn much. Okay, I don't know how long she was supposed to be over there, but this motherfucker bringing wigs and pictures and just a bunch of silly shit. And I'm like, girl, okay. So let me see. Why we gotta keep looking at Bob and Sheree? Why we gotta keep looking at them? Because they ain't got shit going on. I'm tired of looking at Bob sweating. I'm tired of looking at him, prancing his bad body ass back and forth, across the goddamn camera. And then he was like doing this little crotch grabbing. I was like, Bob, sir, stop it. I cannot. Stop it, please. Okay. But whatever. Sheree seems to be entertained. Okay. So he was saying that he wants to try and bring back some of their good times or whatever. And then we comes to find out that Bob and Sheree had done took their ass to Spain. He being disrespectful, flirting, doing whatever the fuck it is that he was known for doing back then. So Sheree, of course, I guess she said something about it. Girl, Sheree said Bob threw his motherfucking drink in her face. And all I could think of was when what that motherfucker name is that had that knot on his head on the Basketball Wives? Eric. Wasn't that his name? Yeah, Eric Williams. When he doused Jennifer ass with that damn drink in her face, that's the first thing that I saw. And Sheree said he threw that fucking drink in her face and she went to wailing in on that ass. Now, I was here for Sheree with that. But Bob, you was an old disrespectful motherfucker. And once again, that brings me to Sheree. Bitch, you must got some type of monetary gain in this shit, honey. They must be paying you an extra check or something, or they told your ass, bitch, you got to give us something, or else we ain't got no fucking reason to be filming your ass, because everybody is over the Chateau Sheree and the She by Sheree and every goddamn thing else, so you gonna need to give us something, and maybe that's why you went reaching for Bob. I don't fucking know. But then he got the nerve to be over here commending you and telling you how good of a mother you've been to their kids. Well, I will hope she was being a good mother to him, being that you was old piss poor ass daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bitch, I don't need no fucking compliment from you. Fuck you. Once again, bitch, it will always be fuck Bob. It will always be fuck him. You know what I'm saying? What Cardi B say, bitch? Will you be for me, bitch? You be for me forever. And it will be fuck Bob forever. Okay? So anyway, child, like I said, I don't know why Sheree keep fucking entertaining this man. And, you know, once again, she going on talking about, you know, this is the Bob that I fell in love with. Sheree, get the fuck out of here. Okay? We don't give a fuck why you fell in love with him. We don't care. Okay? Shit. I know I don't. But whatever. So now we got Portia and Todd again. So apparently, I guess I missed this. Apparently, Portia ass done fell out down to the nail shop some damn well. I guess she said she has these fainting spells or whatever. Now it's mighty strange to me that you at the nail shop and you just faint. But when you running your ass through the alleys, jumping on people and whatever fuck else that you be doing, to me that would get something. That would be something to get you so pumped up to where you will pass out. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, child. So anyway, Todd comes over there, you know, basically check up on his old lady or whatever the case may be, because she's supposedly on bed rest or whatever. So this is where I get a little lost and confused. Now, she said that, I guess, you know how sometimes in the middle of the night, you know, nigga wake up, he want to get him a little piece or whatever. And she said that she had been working and she wasn't feeling it. And I've been there, okay? I've been there, honey. Believe me, child. It ain't unheard of, okay? But something in me is just telling me that this is just some trumped up drama, because it don't make no sense to me. Because I couldn't even figure out what the fuck Portia was talking about. One moment she talking about he don't take what she does seriously. And then she goes back to the point of him not having no job. So she was like, and she said, since he lost his job. And I was like, well, did he get fired or did he quit the job? I mean, what the fuck's going on? It just seemed like some trumped up bullshit for the sake of the show, because I'm not able to make sense of it. You know, maybe when I watch someone else's video, because I don't watch anybody's videos until I do my own. So maybe when I watch someone else's video, I can get an understanding as to what the fuck Portia's talking about. Because at this point, I don't know. And it just seemed like some bullshit to me. And even Todd, you know, he looking like, girl, what you talking about? Like, I didn't come over here for this shit, you know. I think what he thinks he's doing is taking this time to where he's not working, taking this time to get to know, you know, spend more time with Portia or whatever, and I guess maybe try to see what they doing or where they going. Now, she did make sense to when she had asked him, you know, well, what are your intentions or whatever, and he said that he didn't know. Bitch, you done went and supposedly quit your job for me, but you don't know what your intentions are with me? Like, that didn't make no sense. So I was with Portia on that, but all that other shit that she talking about, child, I don't know. So Phaedra, she invited all the ladies to lunch or whatever, because she wanted to basically thank them for their participation in the pop-up shop, and she also wanted to tell them, you know, that they had about their little camp adventure or whatever. And so all the ladies show up or whatever, and Kenya got the nerve to start talking about Portia and her fucking anger management. Now everybody want to act like they so concerned. Is Portia gonna flip out on the goddamn trip? Because I guess now they planning to have another camp trip, but it's supposed to be an adult camping trip, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. So now everybody acting like they, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, Kenya motherfucking ass is acting like she's so concerned to about what the fuck Portia got going on with her anger management. And Portia was like, bitch, what? Because that's what I said. I was like, Kenya, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Do not fucking do it. You not finna sit here and tell me you still over here fucking with Portia when you got this nigga over here that you claim that you just put here on this earth to save him, okay? While he's over here vandalizing your shit or whatever. And I guess in her mind, because he ain't really put his hands on her, that her situation with him is different than her situation with Portia. No, once again, this was woman-on-woman contact. You was in that woman's space doing some disrespectful ass shit. And I'm telling you, I would have reacted the exact same way. And so would some of those other ladies that's sitting at that motherfucking table. Okay? So, Kenya, stop that shit, bitch. Stop it. Stop it. But to a certain degree, they were all doing a little bit too much. And at one point, Candy even tried to act like it was, an issue with her. When Candy, bitch, we know you ain't scared of motherfucking Portia. We know that shit. Even if you really can't fight, because I can't say that you can throw hands, because you ain't never really been in the situation to where you had to. But I know you was a hood bitch, But even if you can't fight, you ain't scared of her. I know you ain't scared of her. So, yeah, them motherfuckers was just doing too much. Because now all of a sudden they want to talk about the shit that happened with Kenya. They want to bring up the shit that happened with Cynthia. They want to bring up the shit that happened with the bitch in the alley. Girl, get out of here, child. Get out of here. But yeah, they was doing too much. Portia gets up to leave, because she feels like, bitch, I'm not here for this shit. And she felt some type of way like everybody that basically, it almost seemed like it was a Portia intervention. The shit almost seemed like it was set up, which I don't think that it was, but I could see how Portia would have felt that way if she did feel that way, But, so she gets up to leave. Candy was like, I ain't chasing this motherfucker. Cynthia was like, bitch, I'm just ready to go. Of course, Phaedra went after her because that's her friend. What the bitch name is, Sheree, she went after her because she just want to see what the fuck's finna happen. Kenya, you walking after her and you steady talking shit. No, I should be able to follow her too because I want her to be able to tell Kenya. God damn it. Oh, my damn nerves. And you wonder why okay. So in the midst of all that, child, Sheree and Kenya gets into it. Kenya brings up some shit about apparently she got some tea that Sheree was in an abusive relationship and the nigga was over there slapping the shit out of her. Now I got some truth because I saw the look in Sheree's face, But like Sheree said, bitch, we ain't talking about me. We talking about you. But at the same time, Sheree, you quick to want to put another bitch tea out there. So, what's good with yours, So, anyway, child, that was that. But yeah, my bottom line is Kenya just need to shut the fuck up because, she's in no predicament to be trying to criticize or bring up no goddamn body else's situation or whatever because bitch, you got more than a little bit of shit going on. Okay, so that was pretty much it. Matter of fact, that was it. I probably left some shit out, but whatever. It wasn't really all that. I mean, it just was what it was. So like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, share the video, all that good shit. And of course, it's Monday, so y'all know I'll be back to talk about tonight's episode of Love and Hip Hop. And listen, I am going to review Black Ink Crew, but I'm just gonna have to jump in on this week because that shit with the 2 hours, I still ain't made it past the first hour yet. So I gotta go back and watch the first hour again and then have to watch the second hour for the first time. So I'll probably just cram it all in together. But yes, I will be reviewing Black Ink Crew. So until Love and Hip Hop, y'all, peace out.